Okay, we're back on the bus. We made it out of Madagascar. And that was the name of that country? That place?
Macao.
Macau.
Macao.
Macao. So it was my cow. I thought it was her horse, but it was my cow. Anyways, we made it in. We made it out. I don't have no warrants for my arrest in Macau. So that's good. Maria, they're supposed to let me come pick her up in a week when they bond her out. She did get arrested, but she was so grumpy because she's on, doing that woman thing that they let her out. Yeah, right. But anyway, so we made it out. We're going back across the long bridge to head back to, what town is that we're going to? Hong Kong? We're going to this small country town that's called Hong Kong. So we're heading back over there. There she is. You know,
So this is the bus that that'll take you to the bridge from Macau to airport terminal 2 and terminal 1. Then from the airport, another bus that'll take you to Hong Kong. So basically the airports from Hong Kong, terminal 1 and 2 is like in the center of Hong Kong and Macau.
all I know is at Terminal 2 they do have a Starbucks. So I can get jacked up.
Yeah, because there's nothing. Macau is huge. Like their airport alone is already big, and so is the Hong Kong. But in Macau, they don't have anything in there. They have vending machine, which is all sold out already too. Also, watch out. Some of them accept Hong Kong dollar. Some of them don't. So, besides, it's just day trip for us. They're pretty friendly. People here are fine. It's just, you know, they don't. Most of the majority of their people here don't speak English, which sucks. But
I'm okay with it because they don't understand the bullshit I'm saying. You know, that saved us from going to jail many a time. Because I say some twisted up shit sometimes. And the thing is, it's not my twisted up shit. It's because she does stuff to me, and then she knows she provokes me, but it's never her fault. Does that face look like, would you believe that face? Would you believe that face? You know,
we're going back to the tunnel then, I think.
we're going back through the tunnel. Like, so hold on, let me show you the tunnel. This tunnel goes on forever. This is coming, I'm telling you. I just felt my nose turn. I felt that pressure differential. And this tunnel goes on a long ways. I heard my ears pop. Did yours pop?
No,
What popped?
I think you popped.
Maybe she didn't pop, meaning she got more holes than I got. I guess her pressure equalized. But this is one long ass, I mean, it's really, if you can see, that's a long ass tunnel. And it keeps going and going. From what I can tell, I was trying to think of a tunnel that was longer than this one we got in the States. And I'll be honest, I really can't remember. And I think this is under the ocean. Why they drop it down underwater, I'm not so sure. But maybe that's the reason my ears pop so bad. But it's, but I mean, the roads are nice, roads are clean. I don't see no water leaking out of the wall. So that's good. But anyways, now she's got, well, we both do. We got like a passport. It's not a stamp. You have to keep the piece of paper. I'm not sure if you can actually staple it inside your passport, but we're going to take a picture of it, put it in our records for whatever reason, and make sure that we got.
Because then the next time the immigration will say, because remember they asked me, is this your first time traveling international? I said, yeah. So now we travel to Hong Kong and we travel to Macau.
Yeah. So the more stamps you got, the less problems immigration should not give you either which way, because she can prove that she's able to leave the country and leave back out, and so that kind of helps. I'm not sure how, but it helps. So that was the reason we was afraid about the passport, because we needed her original passport because it had stamps in it. But you know, I had another passport before this passport, had tons of stamps from all the different countries, and I washed it in the washing machine who would have knew that it would have come apart as much as you pay for it. But I ended up having to pay another $300 to get one done in less than 24 hours. So make sure you take care of your passport, because otherwise you lose all those stamps. And I don't know if those computer systems can really look up where you've been, but who knows. But so anyways, we're headed back over here and we're gonna get some dinner. I'm hoping to find a Mexican restaurant, but Starbucks is on my hit list first, while she's gonna figure out about getting us a seat on the airplane next to an escape hatch, because the reason I like them is because they have more room, but she has to make sure that the seats don't fold, that they'll fold back, because sometimes when you're against an escape door, I mean like a wall, like this has a wall back here, you can't let the seats back. So she's gonna go find us a seat and then find out how much. We got one check on luggage to see how much that's gonna cost us.
On the economy plane, we have economy plane is fixed chairs. It's not business plane.
Yeah, the economy plane's cheaper because it's only got one wing, which is a lot better. You know, sometimes you get in the middle of the air and you start doing circles.
Did you forget the flight attendants said the same? I told you economy is the cheapest flight, and so is the quality that you're getting.
Yeah, there ain't no fancy flight going back to the Philippines. It's just a...
There is. It's just expensive.
I didn't see one.
There's economy. There's something.
So you put me on economy instead of putting me in something that I would have enjoyed?
You really want to pay this much? You could have bought us a house for that price.
She wants to buy a house now. So anyways, we appreciate everything. Glad everybody's watching our content on, you know, why you should be a freight dispatcher. That's good. But hold up, I'm gonna let Maria finish it out. She's the spokesman for our company. Hold up one second.
Oh yeah, he enjoys that. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. It is absolutely highly recommended for you to transition from driving the trucks to becoming a freight dispatcher, because why not? It allows you to travel the whole world. As long as you do your job, it's still a job. It's not like a magic. So here we are, exiting the tunnel. There's the view.
That's Hong Kong, I think.
Anyways, so visit the website truckdrivernation.com. Go to the testimonials and salary section if you have no clue as to how much actual dispatchers actually earn. Although what you will find there are mainly for freight dispatchers that work for trucking companies. But obviously, if you work as an independent freight dispatcher, double or triple. Because no, you're not working for anyone, just yourself and for the owner-operator, obviously. After that, go to still same website, TDM program agreement, so you know what you're getting into. And when you're ready, make the move. Go to course prices tab. If not, please don't play around. It's a waste of time. Nobody does want that. But if you're someone who still loves to truck, truckdrivernation.com, still the same. Go to or look for the trucking job board. Their current, I think it was yesterday or the other day. There were 4 boards for you guys, so look it up. Because the carriers I have requires at least 2 years experience, clean record, at least 3 weeks out. No SAP, no fail drug test. But other than that, you have to go to the job board in the website. And you are definitely, I would definitely suggest for you to look other pages. We're not requiring you to focus on our website. If you want to have any more ideas, you can go to TikTok, YouTube, other providers and all that, so you have an idea. But otherwise, make the move when you're ready. Call me 210-343-1118.
Tell them to send us questions. If you've got questions, send them through the whatever content you end up seeing of ours. Send us questions.
Oh, yeah.
We watch it constantly. We push hard on our content because you won't believe the people that we get to meet through our content. So if you got questions for anything, then let me know. Whether it's you'll see our students even remark on there, right?
Yeah.
So make sure you go in there, and then you can talk directly to our students as well. So don't forget that social content actually is more than a two-way, one-way street. It's not that you can just reach out to us, but you can also see the other people that are communicating with us. They either go to our school, or they have went through our school, or like owner operators that are actually that we dispatch for. So definitely go through our content. If you've got questions, I'll do a whole video on whatever content that's something like you need answered. So it don't matter what part of the business in, since I got that 30 years in it. And obviously I try to get Maria's face in it because for whatever reason people say she's cuter. I don't know if that's sexist. Anyways, anyway. But all right, I appreciate it.
So, just a snip. Look at that. That's
It's beautiful. It's just kind of overcast today. It's real dark today because the sun's not shining. But it's been like that since we've been here.
yeah, but it's not as cold as when we first landed here. We first landed here, apparently it was taste of Colorado. Now it's not. Like,
Yeah, it was cold.
it's manageable now. Now that we're leaving.
Right.
It's warmer this time. Although there's no sun, but the weather is not very freezing cold. Anyways, so that's it. Truck Driver Nation to Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. Send us an email to support@truckdrivernation.com. Telegram is still the same @truckdrivernation. Although obviously office hours Mondays to Fridays, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Central Time. Don't hesitate to reach out anytime because we still check it here and there. Though the priority on the weekends obviously to recharge. So talk to you soon. Bye.
That's where we landed, right?